Alright, I think y'all know what time it is. It is time for round 4 of GNOBOWL, which means round 3 has ended and we have got some more fun development to be looking at. And I guess to start, we will check out how things are shaken up on the leaderboard. So it is a 3-way tie between Fallen Glory, Cam Zimmer, and Mecco at 2, 1, and 0. Lawn Chair is right there behind, just 1 point back, 201. Then we've got Nibanon, followed by some perfectly even 1, 1, and 1. Mac is still well on his way to completing his winless, undefeated season. We'll see if he can manage to pull that off. Couple people with 1 win, 2 losses, and Ward and Nady still fighting it out for their first win. Yeah, with that said, let's get back into the teams. And first up, still myself. Block has gotten sure feet since the latest game, and that has actually been it as far as everything I've added. Diving tackle got missed next game, and this guy also got missed next game, but still got a block knobbler, and he's a little bit functionally faster, so that's cool. Turin is only at 590, aha, so no apothecary, and then he's also got a minus movement block knobbler, which, I mean, I guess you keep because why not? He's got block. So although now might be when he starts to look into getting his apothecary, now that he has something worth actually keeping. And then a diving tackle also took minus armor, probably still keep that too. I mean, at this point, if you're only armor 5, going down to armor 4 is something, but it honestly doesn't feel like all that much since you're all gonna die anyway, so might as well keep something that has a skill. Rando has gotten his first skill up, and it is a stat up, so he's got a fast guy. Still the only level up he's gotten, but it is at least something. It's a good start. He's got his apothecary. He's making sure he's going to protect what he's got. So this loser is a fast loser. Would be probably hoping you can get maybe like doubles and take sure hands on him next or something. Would be really good as a carrier, actually. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it develops into something really nice. Lawn Chair has actually passed me up in TV now, technically, at least for this game. Oh my goodness. So on top of the strength up that I believe he had last time, now he's got an agility up knobbler as well, so he's just carrying all the stat ups. That's great. Agility 4 can do a lot. It can get past diving tackle easier. You can maybe try and pass with it. Either way, it's at least decent to carry with, as you can go steal it from tackle zones and pick up in the rain, and just, you know, a 2+ is really nice to have for no rain and no tackle zones. Yeah, and also got that apothecary to keep it alive. Sells the cheerleaders and coach assistants. Mecco, it's till death. I don't believe that's anything new, although he may have had stuff die, and these are kind of replacements. Still not got an apothecary. Doesn't really need to have one, but has 140k bank, so maybe he does anyway, just because he's got to use his money on something. Upside Ups, 1 has got 2 that are going to miss the game. 1 is an MVP that took minus movement, so that's a bit unfortunate there, but he probably will hope that it levels up and he'll keep his slightly slower knobbler. And then the tackle already existed. I don't remember if the sure feet already existed last week, but either way, some nice development, and he's making sure to protect it. So that's good there. Dibanon, I believe he got a couple of level ups against me. And he's added a 15th, 17th, 15th. But named number 17. Yeah, okay, I get it, yeah. Added a couple more. And I finally found out he has not been inducing skilled nobblers. He has been getting bribes, and maybe a wizard if he played against anyone that did not have a wizard stadium. But he got bribes against me, and I think one or two babes. He had one diving tackle died. I remember killing that. And I think that was the only other perm I did. But he did level up 2 more. So he had 2, 1 died, so now he's at 3 diving tackle. And he's sticking purely with diving tackle, I see. Not really interested in any of that sprint or sure feet or even leap madness. Which is solid. Diving tackle is very annoying to deal with in numbers. Fallen Glory. I believe block is new. Diving tackle I do not believe is new. He does have a death that he'll need to replace, and with 180k he should be able to do that just fine. Might want to consider getting an apothecary for the block guy. And he's got a level up sitting on I ran out of names. Probably not a double then, since he didn't immediately take something. So it's probably a normal. And that will likely be turned into another diving tackle, or again one of those sprint sure feet. That's all good there. Warden still, oh man, that's unfortunate. Still needs to find someone that can get more than 5 SPP. Sitting on 3 with 5 SPP. A few got 1 Kaz, or maybe 2 passes or an interception. Only 1 with a touchdown, so maybe he just hasn't scored very much. He definitely did not start with 4 coach assistants and 4 cheerleaders, so those have definitely been added. And still no apothecary, but probably doesn't really care to take one yet, since his nobblers have been severely disappointing and that they refuse to level up. Knobs against Burnout is sitting on 2 level ups. Hopefully at least one's a double, but since he didn't immediately take them, makes me think they're probably normals, or he just exited the game immediately after and didn't have time. So yeah, it will be interesting to see what he does there, and this guy will only have 1 more chance to get his win versus D-Man, as my opponent this week is Launcher. This round is Launcher. And also no apothecary, but he could choose to get one with his plenty of cash if he so chooses, and especially if those are any good level ups. AD English, minus agility. That is quite unfortunate, and with no SPP he might be getting boot, and he can be 17, or he can get a real name, who knows. And then 14, probably just out the next game. Also a no SPP though. I believe he's picked up a cheerleader and coach assistant, which I might have missed before, or maybe he did it after this past game. Not entirely sure. But I don't think he started with 1 and 1. I believe the people that started took 2 of 1 and 3 of the other. But still got the leap, and glad to see that that survived the week. 16, I thought, for some reason I thought Frank skipped 16, so it'd be 17, but maybe not. Maybe 16 was a fluke. But yeah, good to see. Good to see Leap. I like the craziness. Not sure if it helped him though. Undo's got level ups. Okay, good. He's got 3 level ups, and he went with the Holy Trinity of Nobbler level ups: diving, tackle, sure feet, and sprint. No reroll or no apothecary to protect him. He's got 4 rerolls to protect him. For what protection they might offer. I guess rerolling GFIs, since sprint is dangerous. But good to see he's moving on up in things. And Cat Bus. Still got his strip ball, which is nothing new, minus movement that he'll probably keep because it's almost got a level up. Diving tackle. Milk Duds. I want Milk Duds to do well. I like Milk Duds. Still can't afford an apothecary, actually. I want to say he only had 10 or 20k last round as well, so he either drew or lost and rolled a 1 or 2. Quite unfortunate. Hopefully Steak can get by one more round without being eaten. And finally, Mac's team still only has the 1 level up, although I think he also suffered some deaths, so he probably lost some development that way, which is what you get for not having an apothecary. But at the same time, when you only have 1 or 2 diving tackle pieces, is it really worth having an apothecary anyway? Although, seeing as how I believe he had 1 die, maybe he will decide it's worth taking at this point, since he's got to protect what he's got. But yeah, those are the teams. And was it launching? Yeah, I would say this is probably my favorite team so far, just because he's already starting to get stat freak nobblers. It's great, and I actually get to face that. So we'll see if I'm able to deal with this Strunk boy. For the schedule, I guess I forgot to look at last round's results, but we looked at leaderboard, so good enough. Ultimate losers, so Fallen Glory will be hosting Meko. Cam and Zimmer will be hosting Nimanon. Lawn Chair will be hosting myself. Mac will be hosting Upside Ups. Turin will be hosting Rando. Catbus will be hosting AD. And Undo will be hosting Warden. So what that means for the leaderboard is that Fallen and Meko will be facing off to see who can grab the number 1 spot. Obviously Cam and Zimmer is also in that race, where Nibanon, who is not too far behind, can play spoiler and also try to get himself up to at least fighting for the number 1 spot in round 5. But in theory, if Fallen Glory and Cam and Zimmer tie, and he manages, or if Fallen Glory and Meko tie, and Nibanon manages to beat Cam and Zimmer, then he will be in a 3-way tie for first. So there will still be a 3-way tie first. And I think myself, Rando, and Upside Ups have either got a long shot or are essentially out of it at this point. Although I'm playing a higher ranked opponent, which kind of helps me. And then Rando and Upside Ups are playing down? Yeah, are playing down. Oh, wait. Upside Ups, right? Yeah. Upside Ups is going to end up drawing because that's all Matt can seem to do. We'll see if I get proven wrong. I hope not. I would love to see the winless, undefeated season. But I guess I can't be too upset if it doesn't work out. Yeah, it should be good. I'm still very much loving the season, loving to see all of the crazy nobblers that are coming about. Both Stat Freaks and Strip Ball and Leap. Great. I wonder when we'll finally see a Sneak and Get. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be interesting to see who ends up coming out on top after round 4, if anyone comes out on top, because like I said, it could end up being a 3-way tie or something crazy. And I mean, Launcher does technically have a shot of being on top after all this is said and done, if he gets draws out of this game and a tie or loss for Cam and Zimmer. But yeah, it's still very much a competition, at least 5 ways, if not up to 8 ways for now. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you hopefully in time for the finale. Have a good one.